when we intend to do some research, we are faced with some questions. And I am not talking about research questions, even more fundamental questions. Any young researcher, when he thinks about research, first question, he faces 5 questions. Number 1, where should I do research? Number 2, on what topic should I do research? Number 3, how should I do research? Number 4, what do I do with the research now? How do I publish it? Number 5, what use that this research will be made of? There is 6th question which I am not going to touch, and that is, how do I raise finances for this research? But I won't touch that. I would first touch those 5 questions that I just listed, but I don't intend to give you a sermon. So instead of giving you another medical lecture for which there are far better people here, what I'll do, I'll share with you a story which is to a large extent what I have done, I have experienced. And so, with you, I'll try to visit, spend little time in Gadchiroli. About 1000 kilometers to the east is Gadchiroli. You must have heard about Gadchiroli, read about Gadchiroli, more because of Naxalism and forest and malaria and bloodshed. District has got large surface area covered with thick forest, very unusual in Maharashtra, but nearly 70%. And then there are 1600 villages scattered in the entire terrain. Paddy cultivation, very primitive way of paddy cultivation, is still the main mode of economy, main production. Farmers are busy for 4 to 6 months with paddy cultivation. Rest of the time they are collecting various produce from the forest, and this is how people survive there. Rani, my wife, and I were classmates in the medical college. And we decided to marry at the end of our post-graduation because our dreams coincided, our dreams matched. What did we want to do with our medical training, with our education, with our skills, with our life? Our ideas matched, and that's why we decided to marry. And then after a few years of work, we went to the United States, studied there, came back, and now actually the story starts from here now. We decided to go to Gadchiroli. In 1984, why should one go to Gadchiroli? The only explanation was that if you are blessed with some very good training, some medical skills, why not go to a place where you are needed most? And with that intention, we decided to go to Gadchiroli. This is a godown which the local trader in Gadchiroli village gave us very kindly, and from here, for the initial 6 years, we worked from this godown. Our training center, our clinical center, our research center, everything was based in this godown, and we formed a trust, public trust, which we called SEARCH, Society for Education, Action and Research in Community Health. But more than the long form, the logo really depicts what we really intended. The forests are heavy, the path is dark, there are n number of health problems to be solved, you don't have clear answers. In such situation, how do you search for solutions of health care for people in rural and tribal areas? That was the real search, that was the real challenge. In the very first month of our stay in Gadchiroli, there were huge floods. This was our house, rented house at that time. It was surrounded by water for 7 days from all the sides. And that was the first taste of life to be in Gadchiroli. And that has continued for the subsequent 27 years. This is the place where we live now. This is place, this community or this locality we have created. We call it Shodhagram, a search village, a village from where you search for solutions, solutions for the rural and tribal people, for their health problems, for their healthcare needs. In this campus, nearly 100 people live together, doctors, nurses, lab technicians, computer specialists, statisticians, social workers, young people, young learners, all together. And from here, we are working in surrounding 100 villages where we are trying to find solutions for the problem. We conducted a district sample survey, took blood samples from 3,200 different individuals of different castes, and based on that we estimated that nearly 15% population in the district had sickle cell gene, 1% population had sickle cell anemia, and when we announced the results, Maharashtra government minister came to Gadchiroli. They lauded this study, research study done by Search. The study was published in medical journals. So I got some authorship, and then Maharashtra government made two announcements. One, that Dr. Abhay Bang will be given a state honor called Adivasi Sevak. My collar still went up. And then second thing, that a tribal health research center will be started in Gadchiroli. Tribal health research center was started, but not in Gadchiroli, in Pune, where there are no tribals. But researchers did not want to come and stay in Gadchiroli. So the research center went where the researchers wanted to live, not where the problem was. When I took this complaint to tribal leaders saying that, look, government had promised you this center and now you have been deprived, the tribal leaders looked at me very blankly and they asked me a question. They said, doctor, did we ever tell you that this sickle is our problem? You came, you asked for a drop of blood. Now we thought this is a young couple, why disappoint them? So we gave you a drop of blood. We have nothing more to do with this problem, it is your problem. I learned the lesson of my life that just because you want a research to be conducted or you want a publication behind your name, that's the wrong way. Research should address the need of the community I work with and not the research community I report to.